What it do, people? What it do? It's your boy Jones coming to you guys live, bringing you this hood news, creating a hood conversation. You understand? First and foremost, gotta give all praise to the Most High. How Yeshua, how only man give it to the children of Israel. But on today's segment, I had to talk about something that's been on my mind for quite some time. And since it's quote unquote BHM, why not bring this topic up? What is the definition of being a quote unquote real nigga? What is that? And when does that apply? See, I ask this question because when we stand amongst each other, that's the motto, that's the energy that we bring amongst each other, is that I'm a real nigga. And because I'm a real nigga, I should be respected and be revered or feared as that real nigga. But does being a real nigga only applies to us, our nation? Because I don't see that same energy when it comes to anybody else. Prime example, when we in these streets, we carry this persona. Things go wrong, your reaction or the way that you must handle it in a quote-unquote real nigga fashion. But in the same breath, we'll get pulled over by a police officer and that quote-unquote real nigga just disappears. I'm asking that because a real quote-unquote nigga, isn't that supposed to be somebody that's supposed to be real all the time? And the fact that the term nigger is added to that is only added because of the color of your skin. That's something that brothers and sisters need to think about. If you such a real nigga, then why put your realness or the real nigga to the side when the other guys are on your behind? I seen murderers, killers, drug dealers literally give up when the police come knocking on their door. There's no fighting back. There's no shooting. There's no killing. There's nothing. There's only a handful of Larry Davises or a handful of Larry Davis stories that you guys will ever hear about. But then again, you gotta be that real nigga. So does it only apply with us? Does it only apply with us, our women? And do our women perceive a real nigger somebody that's bringing in the bag? That's what justifies him as a real nigga, or he's out there trapping and he's out there, causing chaos within the community, killing, shooting, whatever you want to call it. Is that the definition of a real nigga? This is what we consider as being a real nigga? I asked that question because when I was growing up, we there was two lanes you had to be in. It was either you was a real nigga or you was a street nigga. Now, a real quote unquote nigga is taking on the street nigga role, and the street nigga role is taking on a whole different lane of its own. Let me explain. A real nigga was somebody that was about his business, about his bread, providing X, Y, and Z, did what he had to do, take care of his family, you know what I'm saying? Just on real man time, was truthful, honest, you know what I'm saying? Never stepped on people's toes, just kept it 10 toes down. What you see then is what you receive now. That was the definition of a real nigga when I was growing up. Now, in 2020, 2021, we got this, and I only say those 2 years, you know what I'm saying? It's been beforehand, but I'm just saying it right now for the listeners that's tuning in so they can get an understanding of where I'm coming from. We got individuals now that being a real nigga is doing streetful things. Yeah, I sell drugs. Yeah, I got this amount of money. I sleep with this amount of girls. And, you know what I'm saying? I disregard everything, you know? I shoot a person up. I do X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real nigga for that. You know what I'm saying? You step on my toes, you're going to feel how real it gets. You understand? So I'm just trying to just understand, when did this take place? And when does this apply? I see killers go into the courtroom and speak to an old white man with full of respect. Brothers and sisters were quick to yell at each other, but be scared to tell the boss about what they're doing wrong to them. And sometimes the boss be more wicked than the people that you out here tweaking on out in these streets. But you know, who am I to say that? You know, you a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's not being real. Let's just call it what it is. It's not being real. That's being scared. You being scared because you put it upon yourself to take your frustration out and anger and the dealings with the oppression, that you think that your way of escaping that pain is to lash out on your own. And you want to stand out and let people know that you on a whole different plateau. So what you do is say, I'm a real nigga. I'm getting money. I got all the girls. I'm as real as they come. I'm a real nigga. But are you really real? Real is someone that stands on truth. Real is being you from the inside out. Real is knowing who you are from the inside out. Not this created character that 9 out of 10 times came from television, came from the circumstances of us in our community. You understand? This is the definition of being a real nigga. It's not being real. Like my son Loaded Lux said, your pops wasn't a real nigga. He was just another lost nigga. You're lost. We all lost. We lost our morals, our principles, our values, our understanding. We lost the things that was right. We lost the things that made sense. We lost common sense. Hence, look at the world. Hence, look at this corona. Hence, look at the mask that you guys put on. We lost common sense. But yeah, we running around with this mantra persona that you are a real nigga. But I just don't know, when does this realness apply? And who does it apply to? Does being a real nigga only applies to us, the community? Because I don't see this realness, this real nigga-ness energy being displayed for the other nations. I don't see y'all bopping your head out of the courtroom like Tupac. I don't see none of that. But I see you in the communities mean mucking, wishing a brother would, having this persona, this energy, like I'm gonna do whatever I want because I'm a real nigga. I hear you, bro. I hear you, and I'm talking about the inner you. You're crying out. Trust me, I know. I was there. I used to be in school. I wanted all the action. I'm not gonna lie. I've been kicked out of school because I had this thought in my head that I had to be a real nigga. And before I was that, I was a street nigga. You know, the ones that's always in the streets, we always outside, you know what I'm saying, doing outside activities. That's what's the definition of being a street nigga. Like, damn, like, you always outside, you always in these streets. And our reply was, we some street niggas. You know what I'm saying? That was the model that we used growing up. And may somebody prove me wrong. If you know a better definition or a better separation of what's the difference between a real nigga and a street nigga, please let me know. Because the only thing I know is good and evil, bad and good, happy and sad. You know what I'm saying? There's always two sides. It's never in the middle. So when somebody says these things, I need full understanding. And what I'm talking about is from my perspective, from what I seen, from what I noticed. And I realized that a lot of us that's portraying to be this quote unquote real nigga, y'all just crying for help. You need a shoulder to lean on. You need a hug. You need a kiss on your forehead. You need your daddy. Yeah. We all need our fathers. It's a fact. A young man raised in a war cannot be taught war tactics from their mother. A female that's not her strength. A female is only gonna give you as much information she had for her to survive. But when it's that head-on war, she's not gonna be able to give you those type of information, that mental, spiritual tactics for you to take it to the next level and prepare yourself and be strong, vigilant, militant. But you can't do that. And a lot of us took this being this real nigga persona based on watching TV for the things that we seen, because we as people of color are tired of the oppression. It's frustrating. It's hurtful. It sucks. And then and what makes it even worse is you will watch television and everything that we see on television is basically a bragging show. When you listen to the rap music, it's brothers bragging. Yo, I get the bag. Boom, 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 boom. What you think when you keep doing that around some boys, around those that never had it, around those that's eager to taste that, what you think they're going to do? You know what they're going to do? They're going to go grab it by any means necessary. You can't keep a lion caged in for too long. You can't keep feeding that lion grass. Eventually, he's going to want some meat. Eventually, he's going to want to drink some blood. Eventually. And if we don't give the proper nutrition, and this is metaphorical for those that don't understand, if we don't give the proper nutrition to those lions, it's going to be complete chaos. And as you can see, it's nothing but chaos that's taking place around us, because all of this flashing, flamboyantness, showing off, feeling like you better, moving like you better, talking like you better, acting like you better, it's only building up anger to those that don't have. And it's bad enough some of us that don't even have the luxury of others, like having a father in the house, having a mother that loves and cares and protect and nourish them and watch them grow up. A lot of us don't have that. A lot of us had to learn how to be men in these streets, and everybody know how the streets is. The streets ain't got no love for nobody, bro. We know that. We know that. The streets ain't got no love for nobody. You go outside in these streets, you're not gonna come back home with anything productive. If you are put in these streets to learn how to be self-sufficient or be a man, everything that you will learn will be negative and destructive. That's a fact. How I know? Because that was me. So these things that I'm talking about is not me from the outside lens looking in. It's from me in the inside looking back outside. This real nigga perception needs to be redefined. A real nigga is somebody that takes care of his family, that loves each other, that's standing on real, standing on truth. You see, me, I justify myself as a real nigga. You know why? Because I stand on truth. I know who I am. I know who's lying to me. I know who's trying to kill me. I know why they're trying to kill me. I know why they got my people in this mind frame to hate anybody that looks like me, that looks like him, that looks like her. I know why. Christ said a nation that's divided can't stand. We must divide them in every single fort. We must divide them mentally, physically, spiritually, sexually. We must divide them in every front, because when we divide them, it's easy to control. When we together, you united and packed, and we got the same morals, the same vision, the same values, the same principles, it's hard to take that down. Look at the civil rights. Black History? Black History Month? We held hands. Look at the Nation of Islam. You know why they still standing? It's because they are a strong front. But yeah, here we are in 2021. We got places like Chicago where a bunch of Israel just running around, killing each other, being divided over a stupid ass game. Gang, bro. A gang is worth more than your precious life, man. Come on, think about that. And I don't want to sound mean and disrespectful, but that's just what it is. Because everybody now want to be a real nigga. You talk about me, I'ma hurt you. Since when we let words be the reason why I gotta hurt you? What was the saying growing up? Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt. Have we become this emotional that words is putting a taint into your realness? It's gonna make you look soft because you ain't react to words. And I'm talking to you men. Females, that's a whole other segment. But in order to get the house in order, the men gotta be in check first. Because the Most High put the power in men to lead and guide the family, the woman, the child to the next level. The scripture says, for every head of a man is Christ. Just like the head of Christ is the Most High. And the head of a woman is her man. And both of them are the head of their children. And the woman is justifying or teaching the children, making sure the children is obedient to the laws that's put in place by the man. Just like the Most High is required for us to keep the laws in check. He gave it to Christ to make sure that we follow it accordingly. There's no half-stepping. And these are the things that we as people need to understand. If we do not understand these things right here, we will never ever make it to the next level. We will forever be at the bottom. We will forever be killing each other. We will forever be murdered. We will forever be shot at. We will forever be in jail. We will forever be working literally for nothing. You forever will be that if we don't have the understanding. I was always told to know where you're going. You need to know where the first you come from. You gotta know where you come from. And guess what, y'all? I'm telling you where you come from. You come from the Lord's 12 tribes of Israel. You come from the stock of Israel. Not by no religion, y'all. By blood. Moses spoke to your forefathers and your foremothers. Christ preached the gospel to you guys, to our bloodline. We got to get back to that. You understand? But until then, brothers and sisters need to understand that the kingdom is soon coming, and this quote-unquote real nigga needs to be rejustified. You need to be redefined. Do not consider a man that's terrorizing his community, belittling his people, robbing, extorting his people as a real nigga. No, you're not real. You're just a lost soul. It's not real. Do not justify us with the fakeness, because a real person stands on what's real. A real man stands on truth. A real man stands on what's right. Quote unquote real nigga. Now, if you want to be a scumbag, a dirtbag, a sucker, a fool, then that's the category that you put these so-called drug dealers, hustlers, murderers, killers. You put them in that category. They do not have the right to carry the title of being a real nigga. They don't. And I'm going to conclude with that. So when you guys moving forward and you got something to think about what Junior just said. Think about that. Sisters, when you looking for a man, think about what I just said. Do you want a king or you want a peasant? You only got, it's one or the other. You can't have both. And for you men that's persuading these women and bamboozling them because you got this so-called real nigga persona, holla at me when you make that change within your community. Holla at me when the world see the change within you. Because when they see me, they see real nigga. Because I don't ask for nothing. I don't need nothing. The only thing I ask for is another opportunity to get it right. Praise the Most High. With that being said, it's your boy Jones coming to you guys with another segment. You know what time it is. Repent or die. That's it. That's it. There's no other way. Repent or Die podcast. We in here. We ain't going nowhere. Either you get there or you lay down. You already know what time it is. It's your boy Jones. I'm off this. One.